Now, we love hypercars in Southwest Florida. I almost said Greenville again. Holy. Okay. Oh, no, that music's loud. That's annoying. Okay. But anyways, when you first get enough money to get your first hypercar, sorry, you would either get one of these, the Pagani Huayra 918, which I think is the best personally out of the three, and the McLaren P1. It's either the 918 or the P1. The Pagani's, it looks cool, and the Aero's amazing, but yeah. So, these would be the cars that you get. What if I were to tell you that if you just went to supercar, and you'd have enough money, obviously, you get a 2010 Zenvo St1. Now you're probably thinking, well, what's this thing gonna do? Well, here's its stats: 1,089 horsepower, 1,055 pound-feet of torque, 3,721 pounds. Sorry, rear-wheel drive, and it carries two. Speed is really good. Acceleration is really good. Braking is really good, and then the handling is not as good, but it's still honestly pretty decent for what it is, considering it's got 1,000 horsepower. So yeah, that was the price, which is 1.125 million, and the stats. Next, we're gonna do the colors and blinkers and revs. Then we're gonna do the handling, and then the top speed test, and finally, I will tell you if it's worth it or not. Alrighty, so here is the car, the Zenvo St1. This thing looks really, really good. Believe it or not, whenever I go into here, I keep almost clicking on hyper because I keep thinking it's a hypercar, but no, it's actually a supercar, which is really, really interesting to me. However, anyways, let's get on to the startup here. Here's the startup on the 2010 Zenvo St1. Sounds amazing. Here's the revs. I think you can actually hear the turbo, I think. Or, this is a supercharged, but it makes like a turbo sound, which is weird. I don't know if you could hear that, but if you could, yeah, it's kind of weird. But anyways, here are the colors that it comes in. You got black, which looks really good. White, which also looks really good. It does make the model look a bit cheap, though, I will admit, but it still looks really good. This weird, like, dark yellow, I guess. Lime green, which is my favorite color for this car, and orange. So yeah, now let's get on to the handling test. We're going to keep it in lime green for the rest of this video, though. So now into the handling test. Alrighty, everybody, so now we're going to get on to the handling test of the 2010 Zenvo St1, aka the most underrated supercar in the game. I've seen only a couple people with this car. Yeah, I'm just trying not to hit it up against anything. It's pretty difficult, but alright, there we go. So, as you can see, just driving it, yeah, you can already tell this thing loves to slide around a lot. However, one thing I will suggest, if you're a serious driver, never turn the traction control off if you're doing a track test, because, yeah, it basically is a burnout machine. Like, here, I'll take it around this little corner here, and I guarantee you I'll spin out. Yeah, this is a really serious car, though, so I will say, yeah, see what I mean? Like, handling is just, I mean, you can look really cool just exiting car shows with this thing, though, because you can just go like that and then kind of slide the tail out a bit. Hope you don't become a Mustang and just slam into, like, 30 different people, but yeah. So that's the handling portion. Honestly, the handling on this car is way better than I thought it would be. Like, I thought it would be absolute trash, but it's actually not. It's pretty good. So yeah, now we're gonna get onto the top speed test. Alrighty, guys, so now we're gonna do the top speed test. Now, the fastest car in my collection right now is this, the Ferrari LaFerrari. I got it because of its looks and the fact that the launch and acceleration is crazy. There's a video on my second channel of me accelerating it. However, yeah, here's the Zenvo, though. I wonder what this is gonna hit. People say this thing will hit over 230. So let's see if it actually does. Oh yeah, also for all you manual lovers, you can get this thing in a manual. Also, if you're wondering how I'm manually shifting, I have a Bluetooth Xbox controller, which is how I'm manually shifting. But yeah, this thing is so fast. Bro, it's already going 200? No way. Dude, this is quick, okay. 233, 234. If I shift, it's gonna ruin the speed. 235! 236! No way! That is so fast. Can I get unstuck from here? Am I... Hold up. Let me, There we go, there we go. Alright, guys, so we're gonna do one more, top speed run with this car. Now, about the handling again, if you do want to get better handling, I guess you could put grip tires on it if you have the Game Pass, but yeah. So anyways, let's do another top speed test here. Also, if you want to get the pure top speed, you have to have it in manual, because regularly it'll go like 230 because of how the AI shifts. Or like the computer, it'll, like right there, it'll shift to 6, and then it'll just ruin your speed. But yeah, as you can see, this thing is incredibly fast. Not as fast as like a Veyron Super Sport or like an Agera or a Chiron or a Roadster, but it's still really fast. 234 miles, 235, 236. Yup, 236 is the max speed on this bad boy. That's really fast. One last thing I forgot to do. Let's do a brake test, by the way. Let's go 100, which is no problem for this car, and brake. That's not horrible braking. Not the best, but also not horrible. This is more of a straight line speed car than anything. Alrighty, so here's my final verdict. Should you buy this car? Now, if you're on a budget, like you don't have that much money, no. However, if you're like me, or just like even if you only have like 2 million, then yes, I would absolutely say get this car. This thing is so fun, so fast too. Like, I don't really see what's wrong with this car. Maybe the only thing that's the problem is the handling, and the fact that even in like auto here, like I'll put it into auto, it does shift kind of slowly. Will it even shift? Shift? Okay. Fine. Doesn't want to shift here. I'll show you what I mean. Like, it does shift slow, but once you get going, this thing is incredibly fast. So yeah. Would I say get this car? If you have at least 1.5 million, then 1,000% yes. You're gonna absolutely love this car. However, one thing I would not advise is putting drift tires on it, because like, yeah, here, I'll put it into 3rd gear. Let's see if it'll do. Yup, it will. It just does a massive burnout, and then you spin out like the LaFerrari. So, yeah. That's going to be it for today's video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.